What is the first thing you do when you wake up? Do you start your day with exercise or with breakfast? Well, most of us start the day checking notifications, but once we answered all the messages and comments received during the night, we do not stop interacting with the virtual world throughout the day. We now are able to contact each other anytime, anywhere. People constantly text even when completing their daily errands. Walking and texting at the same time is the most common to do, but in fact, it is as convenient as dangerous. The deaths of pedestrians have risen over the last decade. According to the statistics gathered by the Ohio State University, distracted walking has caused more than 2 million injuries in the last 3 years in the USA alone. The report claims that the reason is that people are losing focus on their surroundings as texting decreases the ability to be alert. Our research aims to check this hypothesis. Does texting really lowers our concentration and consequently ability to respond on changing conditions properly?
The way to reveal people's habits and opinions. A total of 223 volunteers of different ages from different countries, such as China, Hong Kong, Kazakhstan, participated in our survey. The results indicated that the habit of walking while texting is very common among volunteers. Nearly 67.5% of them do work and text at the same time. Apparently, people between 18 and 34 years old would use phone on the way most likely, as nearly 88.4% of them answered that they text while walking usually. The survey also showed that 45% of them prefer to use social media applications like WeChat, WhatsApp while they are walking, what makes the texting the most usual activity. We conducted an experiment to prove whether the usage of mobile phone decreases humans' reaction time.
Do you think using your phone will affect your reaction game results?
Yeah.
Maybe.
Yeah, maybe, I'm not sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, of course.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. Of course, yes.
In taxi, the volunteers are required to focus on the application only to get record the reaction time. For test B, we asked them to talk on the phone while doing the same. For test C, they are texting while playing the reaction game to see if the reaction time changed.
What is the reason that you cannot put your phone away and focus on your activity?
Because what I can do on my phone is much more interesting than what I could do with my own activities. Like, I could just watch YouTube or like look at my message at WeChat or Facebook. But when I do, I think that sometimes my phone will just ring and I will just have a look. And then I know I just go on keeping looking at my phone. So that's why it's sometimes really hard for me just like to focus on more on my activity than just looking at my phone.
I have to use it to communicate with my workmates and to deal with my problems, so I cannot go to bed with them.
Because sometimes I'm afraid that I will miss some important message.
Do you think texting is so important that I cannot wait?
Well, I think sometimes it is important. For example, that your boss calls you and you need to reply to him immediately, but sometimes it can be wait.
No, I think so. Sometimes it's important, sometimes not.
Well, it depends because sometimes if you don't reply to people immediately, they will think you're very impolite.
This test focuses on volunteers' average reaction game time for each experiment. After calculating, we analyzed that volunteers took around 350 milliseconds when they were focusing on the reaction game, while they finished the test around 450 milliseconds when they were talking to someone on a cell phone, and they took around 650 milliseconds to finish the test when they were texting. So the reaction time is 100 millisecond increased by talking and 200 millisecond increased by texting. Our conclusion is that both texting and talking make negative effect on people's reaction. Texting affects people's reaction time the most. What's more, if people's reaction time increase, they may be unable to deal with sudden hazardous events timely and properly, such as they are more likely to hit someone due to texting while walking. Furthermore, the research about texting while driving show that reaction time has increased 113% due to texting tasks. So it is evident that the accident probability will undoubtedly increase.
Despite the fact that multitasking is a fundamental feature of humans' brain, our research showed that using a phone while walking does lower people's concentration. It means that when you use your smartphone on the sidewalk, your perception of the surroundings is limited to the screen of the phone. This may cause you to fail to note upcoming street lamp or a vehicle, what can turn a simple walk into an accident. The only way to avoid it is to look up from your phone and shut down that display. Look up, stay safe.